Welcome back to my Keep Up channel. What the hell is going on with them? Glastonbury fans left yawning during mediocre and boring Arctic Monkeys headline said as they slammed the band for slowing down their smash hits. Glastonbury festival goers were left disappointed by the Arctic Monkeys headline said as they heaped criticism on the band for slowing down their smash hits. The Arctic Monkeys played the hotly anticipated 90-minute headlining slot on Glastonbury's Pyramid stage, but fans were left underwhelmed by the show, with one person even seen yawning in the audience. Lead singer Alex Turner belted out a whole host of the Arctic Monkeys smash hits, including Marty Bum and Are You Mine, but the crowds were left confused and wondering what the hell was going on with the band. For many of the band's big hitters, Alex, who has recently recovered from acute laryngitis, sang the tracks at a much slower tempo than the upbeat originals, with fans complaining that it made it difficult to sing along. The rock band took to the stage hours after a surprise show from the Foo Fighters, who put on an incredible performance for the festival's hour-long secret slot, with several claiming that they should have headlined Friday's show. Both festival-goers and fans watching the BBC live broadcast slammed the headlining set as boring and mediocre and complained that they had been left disappointed by the gig. Taking to Twitter, one fan wrote, "I fell in love with the Arctic Monkeys because of the energy and excitement in the songs. That performance was too slow for me, still some bangers played though." Another said, "Too slow, not engaging the crowd, not great," while a third complained, "Why slow even your slowest song down? Sorry, I've always loved the Arctic Monkeys, but can't cope with that." A fourth tweeted, "Awful performance, what the hell's going on with them? Glad I didn't get tickets to any of their gigs this time around." A fifth shared, "I'm really disappointed with Arctic Monkeys. It all seems very slow, that excitement of the first album is gone. It's like the Arctic Monkeys Jazz Lounge. It's like they want people to hate them. Like a mediocre lounge band covering Arctic Monkeys," moaned another. A seventh shared, "If they play Marty Bum any slower, they'll be headlining next year too," while an additional watcher claimed, "For the first time ever we may see a whole audience fall asleep." While another added, "I'd be raging if I went to Glastonbury for Arctic Monkeys to play that set. Very boring. I don't understand why Foo Fighters played before them." However, some fans gave their support to the band and praised their performance, saying the band's style has simply evolved over the years. One person wrote, "Wow. Arctic Monkeys, just incredible," while another penned, "Wow, what a set from Arctic Monkeys at Glastonbury." Earlier in the night, the Foo Fighters sent crowds wild when they made a surprise appearance on stage, returning to Glastonbury for the first time since Taylor Hawkins' death. The rock and roll icons shocked festivalgoers when they walked out on the Pyramid stage for an impressive hour-long set list, leading Friday's star-studded performers. The band last played Glastonbury 6 years ago, and it was their first time back at the festival since the tragic death of their drummer Taylor Hawkins last year. Lead singer Dave Grohl paid tribute to his late friend and bandmate as he dedicated their final song Everlong to him in an emotional moment. Taylor was found dead last year in his luxury hotel room from a cardiovascular collapse induced by a drug binge while the band were touring in Colombia. The band's surprise appearance on the third day of Glastonbury comes after weeks of speculation about who would play the secret slot, which was held under the mystery alias The Turnups. Fans previously believed the alias referred to Britpop band Pulp, but the Daily Mail then confirmed it would be the Foo Fighters making the surprise appearance. The Glastonbury crowds went completely wild when singer Dave strutted out on stage with his guitar in hand and kicked off the show. Both festivalgoers and viewers at home took to Twitter to share their shock over the Foo Fighters' surprise appearance, with some admitting they screamed when they came on. One fan gushed, "Actually screamed when Foo Fighters came on. Wah." Another shared their shock, writing, "Foo Fighters out of nowhere," while a third wrote, "Foo Fighters showing up and smashing it, class." A third joked, "The Turnups look and sound suspiciously like the Foo Fighters." Another said, "There's not many bands these days who make me wish I was at Glasgow, but Foo Fighters are one of them." Speaking to the crowds on stage after belting out Smash Hit the Pretenders, Dave joked that their fans already knew they were the Turnups. He said, "You guys knew it was us the whole time, King knew. We're not good at keeping secrets." Speculation had been rife about how the Turnups really were and which band was going to fill the infamous secret slot on Glastonbury's The Pyramid stage. An hour before their secret set was due to begin, the Foo Fighters took to Twitter to post a photograph of flags in the Glastonbury crowd, with one reading "Turn It Up," confirming they were the mystery band. The band performed a whole host of their smash hits during their hour-long set list, including The Pretender, My Hero, and Best of You. And closing the show, Dave thanked his dedicated fans for standing by them for the last 28 years and confirmed the Foo Fighters would be back for a tour in 2024. He then dedicated their final song, Everlong, to his late friend Taylor, looking emotional as the crowd's chanting his name. Playing the opening notes of the song, Dave said, "I'd like to dedicate this song to Mr. Taylor Hawkins, so let's sing this one loud as S***T for Mr. Taylor." The Foo Fighters had taken to the stage with new drummer Josh Freese, after the tragic death of Taylor in March last year. Josh joined the band in May after previously playing at tribute concerts for Taylor and touring with the likes of Sting and Guns N' Roses, who will also headline the Pyramid stage on Saturday. Last month, the band embarked on their first tour since Taylor's shocking death, and last week, they released their emotional But Here We Are album, which is dedicated to the drummer. During the jam-packed show, Dave also brought out his daughter Violet, 17, out as a special guest to sing Show Me How, a track dedicated to his own mother. In another amazing collaboration, legendary artist, sculptor, and stage designer David Hockney did the graphics for the performance. It marked the Foo Fighters' first appearance at Glastonbury since 2017, when they performed as a headline act. The Foo Fighters led the star-studded Glastonbury lineup on Friday, with the Arctic Monkeys headlining in a hotly anticipated performance. Elsewhere, Carly Rae Jepsen took to the other stage earlier in the day for a high-energy performance. Taking to the stage, Carly cut a stylish figure in a tie-dye pink corset-style top with matching cargo trousers. She teamed her look with a matching cropped jacket with a button neckline as she belted out pop hits for the crowds. Carly styled her fringed blonde locks loosely in a straight fashion and accentuated her featured with a silver eyeshadow palette. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.